Welcome back, my Nakamas! I'm Zenki from League Slots, and today we talk about making ourselves a room! And we talk about Law. Law is one of my favorite decks, and I want to showcase you guys how this deck plays, in which version you can play it, what is your matchups, what is good and what's not. But first, right, left, hit the thumbs up button for more awesome content, and subscribe for free. You smash the subscribe button, you smash the like buttons on all these videos. I want to special thank you from my heart, guys. This is pretty nice to make this content, and if we hit the 1,350 subscriber, I give away a deck. You can do it, I know it. Subscribe for free and we give away a deck. Which do you want? I don't care. A normal deck I can buy for you and send it to you. And now we spin the wheel for the winner from the 10 pre-release on. Good luck. Okay, we are right now here for the spin the wheel for the 10 Don pre-release stem card, but don't be silly. We have another giveaway I told you about. Let it know your friends, or maybe one need one deck and maybe he wins something, but maybe it can be laggy if you spin this, so keep your music voice a little bit down here. So we spin it. Good luck to all guys, and we see which is the winner. It is Tilka. Congratulations on the 10 Don pre-release stamp. I will comment down below. Give me your Discord and I send it to you. Thank you very much, and let's go into the deck profile. Okay, we are now here at the deck profile. I'm pretty hyped about, and I want to showcase you my experience with this deck. I think the only threat that this deck have is the Kaido deck. So you have the problem about the 10 drop, the kings. You can play around with this and giving your law more don and swing over it. But the problem is you can't deal with these threats on the board, and this is your problem because your leader says if you have 5 or more characters, 5 characters or on the board, you can bounce one for 2, but you need to play the other color. So if you bounce Chopper, you need to play 5 cost or less green card from your hand and 5 character on board, 10 drop Kaido, and your board is done. This is the one thing you have problem about. So if you play a lot of Kaido at your locals, you will have success with this deck because you have a rough time. I tested about like 3 hours, 4 hours versus Kaido with some different deck lists, and I think this is the one. I think I was more like, okay, I can't keep up with the deck if they don't draw their good combo or the 10 drop Kaido I win. Versus 2 kings I can stall out and something like that. But this is the problem this deck have, and mirror match is like grindy as hell. And for the other matchup, you have a lot of in your deck. You have 4 life with this leader, as you know, but the effect is pretty crazy. And if we need to resolve the effect, we need to play a lot of low cost cards in our deck that are available for our deck. So we're playing 4 Tony Chopper because we want protection and blocker, what is pretty good for the early game, or some other decks like want to swing around if they play something like Yamato or stuff like that. Block it because 2 life to losing is pretty hard in the early game. If they play the Yamato out and stuff like this, or you can play Yamato as well in your law loop deck. Then we're playing 4 Nami. Nami is one of the best cards you have at your deck to search up, look at the top 5 and can pick one a Straw Hat character like Chopper. And she's got an errata, you can pick event cards as well, just to let you know. We have 4 Otamas. Otama is a pretty OP card here because on play give your opponent's character minus 2000 for your turn. So giving a blocker minus 2000 or something you want to run over is pretty annoying, and she's 2000 counter as well, so that's pretty strong. Then we're playing as well for Bish as the counterpart, as the blocker to have some protection in our deck, and as the counterpart as Nami because Otama have not a counterpart in green. We're playing the Bonnie to search up. You don't do it in the early game, you play out your full board, then search and then bounce her back that she can get destroyed by something. Sadly, only Chopper and Beach don't have a counter, the rest of all having a counter. You can play as well if you like to, because it's a search out for the Nami as well. Let me grab it out. It is the Sunny-kun. Sunny-kun is a 1000 counter, 1 for 3000 you can picking up as well. He will wall played in Japanese as 1 or 2 times in the deck, just to let you know. Then we're playing 2 Nekomamushi. Nekomamushi is a pretty good card. It's spending stuff in Kaido in the early game to run over with your law. With a 6k body is pretty nice. Versus Okiku and something like that. If they play the Okiku out and you are at 4, playing this 2 Don, swing over the Okiku because they can't defend it. It's pretty nice. And you can giving 2 Don or bounce it back or something like this and it fills your board. Then we have only space for 3 Brooks. Brook is a 2000 counter. On play can give 2 Don. You can play for the loop or with the Trafalgar Law 5 play cost to give your Law 2 Don if you want to swing or play the Notama out, and you can run over something with 9k or something like giving -2 5 and deal with 7 is pretty good as well. With some kings and stuff, it helps you a lot. Versus Rush Ruffy with Otama 4, 7 was 4, like you pretty win. We playing 3 Killer. This is a blocker, Don 1 if you have 3 or less. Gain 1, draw 1 is pretty nice, but having additional blocker in our decks helps us to grind it out. And I play 2 Killer. You can cut them and play this 4 and 4, but why I play Killer? Killer is a card that can deal with the Saurus versus Rush matchups. In a mirror match versus Nico Robin, kill it, or versus Red, kill it. Sentimaru, kill it. Alvida or stuff like that. Okiku, kill it. Like stuff like that. And the thing is, if you have the if the Zoro attacks you, you cut him from your life, have the trigger, you kill the Zoro and have 1 additional character on board for your leader, what you need to provide all 5 to have your combo alive. So you have 1 additional, and maybe you can then do it with casting 1, 2 drops, and then can finally begin with the loop and bring out the strong character and push a little bit forward. That's the reason why I play Killer, because I like him. And the reason why I play Useless Kid and stuff like that. But I'll show you later on. We're playing 3 Zoros. Zoro is a pretty nice card. Rush 5000, giving 1 Don 6000 rush is pretty nice. You can play in the early game, and for the loop you can play in as well to pressure your opponent. And we play for 3 Nico Robin because Nico Robin is our most broken card. Nico Robin Don 1 when attacking, KO one of your opponent's character with 3000 power or less. You can shrink a 5000 to 3, swing and kill it with the nicely Nico Robin as well. And she has a counter, it's pretty OP card. 3 Rush Luffy for a game finisher, for a mid-game priority pick when we bounce something up for green with the law, playing out, and 6000 rush is pretty good. Or to deal with something and threat out opponent's threat, but they want, if you play it out and swing with your opponent will 100% kill him because they are afraid of it, so you need a little bit protection if you play him as well. Then we're playing 4 of the law character. He is the blocker, one as the loop if you bounce something back like the Nami. Play out the law, bounce Otama back to hand, play out the Nami effect, and he's a 6000 blocker, what is pretty good and pretty annoying for your opponent. And we're playing 2 Useless Kid. Useless Kid Don 1, if this character is rested, you only can attack him. And you might rest this character and can play 1 character from your hand with 3 cost or less. And you have a lot of stuff to play in your deck, but as I mentioned with the Killer, you can pop something and have a little bit of a wall and get threat on something like Nico Robin or Zoro if you play with red. And 8000 is a little bit unbeatable if you have 1 blocker on board, this on board, and having like 1000 or 2000 counter on your hand is pretty nice. Sorry, I'm a little bit ill. And we're playing 3 Gum Gum Pistols, Jet Pistols. You can play it as a 4 off because you can search it with the Nami out, can play Otama, can shrink minus 2000, has 6000 and kill it with the Jet Pistol, but it's pretty nice. But why I'm playing always 2, because I play 2 Radical Beams, what is pretty nice. This card they counter your leader or one of your character against plus 2000 during this battle. Then if you have 2 or less life cards, you get additional plus 2000 power. What is pretty nice because we're only having 4 life and we're losing a lot of life very fast, so we're getting plus 4000. It's pretty nice for 1 cost. And trigger your leader or one of your character gets plus 4000 power during this turn. It's pretty nice as well if they want to go for a game finisher and can't finish because you have the 1000 boost. This was the whole kit deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am pretty good about this deck, but sadly got a bad Kaido matchup. Thank you guys for watching. Stay healthy as always, your Zenki. Have fun to find the One Piece.